A low trust company is like a plane without fuel. You can fumble about in it all you want, but it won't successfully progress to a new destination. Marie Claire Ross. You have the power to be the boss of your own life. I'm your host, Monica Allen. I'm a wife, mom, entrepreneur, best-selling author, lifelong learner, and your biz bestie. I have a love and passion for all things small business. Growing my own company from $700 to over 7 figures annually, my goal is to bring you inspiration, business-focused topics and tips, encouragement, and a community that helps you launch, grow, and scale your business, whether you are a dreamer, a side hustler, or a seasoned entrepreneur. You are listening to the Become Your Own Boss podcast. This episode is being brought to you by Zeus's Closet, where we're like a tattoo shop for your clothes. As a small business, you should have branded apparel to help market and create brand awareness around your business. Right now, you can grab our small business package that includes 3 polo shirts, 2 logo button-down shirts, and free business logo setup at the link in the show notes. You can save 15% by using code BOSS15. Just the other day, I had a conversation in our store with a medical doctor who's leaving the hospital setting to start her own internal medicine and obesity management practice. Whenever someone tells me they're taking that leap into entrepreneurship, I can't help but get excited. I start asking questions, brainstorming ways to help them succeed. And not just with their branding and apparel, but in every aspect of their business journey. So as we were chatting, I told her about a physical therapist I know who has a fantastic lead magnet on his website. Since they're both in the healthcare field, I figured she could relate. Then I mentioned the lead magnet I have on my own site, which is an ebook packed with tips on growing and marketing a business. She looked at me and asked, "What exactly is a lead magnet?" That question reminded me of something I sometimes take for granted. Not everyone knows these marketing terms. This doctor has no formal business background. She has been focused on medicine from college to med school, all the way through her residency. Business strategies just weren't on her radar. And that's exactly what we're going to explore today, lead magnets. Because let's face it, no matter how great your product or service is, you need more than that to attract and retain customers. You need a strategy to build real connections. In the marketing world, we call this know, like, and trust. And a lead magnet, that's one of the most powerful tools to kickstart that process. First, let's start with the question my customer asked. What is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is a free resource offered to potential customers in exchange for their contact information. Typically, it is a name, an email address, and in some cases these days, it's also a phone number. This is not about a hard sell when they hit your website. The goal is for you to let this be an opening to build a relationship and to build trust. Again, it is not about hard selling. It's about giving value up front for free. It also allows you to show your expertise. So, very important. On top of that, a lead magnet is important because it is a great way to help you build an email list, which can serve as one of the most valuable assets a business can have. It can establish your business's credibility, and it allows you to nurture your leads. And ultimately, the goal here is to convert them into paying customers. Now let's talk about some effective lead magnets. I mentioned at the top of the episode, my physical therapist has an ebook. So you have ebooks, checklists, discount codes, quizzes, and free consultations can work well. He also, though, conducts a free consultation for first-time patients. I have a free ebook available on monicaallen.com, and I'm currently working on a quiz. With my company, Stuff for Greeks and Zeus's Closet, you can sign up for a coupon that provides for a percentage off your first order and free shipping. So you may be asking, how do I create a lead magnet that works? First, you need to understand your potential customer or client's pain points. For example, the internal medicine doctor I was speaking with, I suggested perhaps an ebook around the top 10 tips to help someone manage their weight in a healthy way. Just an idea. I really don't know anything about her target market or her business. We didn't really dive into that, but I am sure that she does and would know what information they might desire for free. She might create a quiz to see if they're ready to work with her or to see what their needs are when it comes to their weight. Developing your own lead magnet will be based on your clients and what they value. Once you know their pain points, you can create something that addresses it. And I will say, you want to keep it simple. You are not trying to give them all of the secret sauce, not in this first interaction. Again, you want to make sure that it shows your knowledge and it gives them something that they will find valuable, but you don't want to give away everything you know at that particular point. Think about how other businesses have gotten you into their email list. All right, so let's say you've created your lead magnet. Now, how do you actually get it into people's hands? One great way is by using a website pop-up. That's exactly what I do over on monicaallen.com. And ever so often, here on the podcast episode, I'll remind you all to go grab my free ebook, 11 Essential Secrets for Small Business Success. When you visit my site, a pop-up window appears, inviting you to sign up with your name and your email to get access. It's an automatic download once you do that. It's easy and it's a direct way to share valuable content and start building connections with you. You can also post about your lead magnet on social media or include a link to it in your email signature. A lot of people have lead magnets, but don't push them out enough, so they don't really get results. And truthfully, I think I'm a bit guilty of this, but I do have people on my email list, but I truly don't push my lead magnet as much as I probably should or could. I would say we have probably been the most successful with our lead magnets with Stuffer Greeks. Having incorporated that business in 2004, we've been utilizing and offering a pretty substantial coupon on your first order for many years. This has allowed us to continue to grow our list and stay in front of our customers. Now, a lot has changed recently when it comes to email marketing, but that is a discussion for another episode. However, if you are on my email list, you already know what I'm referencing because I discussed it in quite a bit of detail. And I talked about how it has impacted our business in September's Level Up Living newsletter. If you don't currently get my newsletter, be sure to go to monicaallen.com and sign up for the newsletter by clicking the button in the top right corner. The thing is, when it comes to business, Google, Microsoft, and Yahoo are constantly innovating and changing. Much of their changes, though, is currently due to governments in different countries here in the US and Europe regulating how they can use our personal data. So they've had to make some changes, and that's impacting us as small business owners. And it's imperative that we stay on this. As a podcast host here, is my goal to help to keep you informed as I encounter these things and overcome, honestly, kind of new obstacles. We'll talk more about this in the future, very soon. And next week, I will discuss what happens once you have captured these new leads that you're getting, because the real magic is in how you use them to build a genuine connection and convert those leads into loyal customers. That's all I have for you today. I literally, in talking to this customer, I thought to myself, how many of my listeners don't actually know what a lead magnet is? I take for granted that you do. But there was one point in time where I didn't know what that was. I had to learn. And so that's what I'm here for. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. My email address is monica@monicaallen.com. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you walked away with some additional insight into how you can connect with your customers, how you can help to provide value to them so they see your expertise and they want to get to know you even better. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. It really does help the podcast grow. And remember, if you subscribe, it will automatically download right to your device. Again, if you have any questions, you can email me, but you can also DM me because I'm on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. All of those are at Become Your Own Boss Podcast. So do take some time to connect with me. If you're familiar with a lead magnet, that is great. But if there's other topics you would like to see me cover here on the podcast, don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to help you. My goal is to help you in your business. And remember, now is the time. Now is the time to level up, leave a legacy, and become your own boss.